ladies and gentlemen, it is Wednesday, it is 8 PM. That means one thing, it is 3 men and a vape show. Thank you very much for all of you joining us for this This Expo special, ladies and gentlemen. We are joined by our normal casters and our special guest, the one and only Vaping with Vic.
Hi.
Hi. Who's not packed and ready yet? He's
No.
But we'll get onto that later. We are joined by our normal casters. Mr. B, how are you, brother?
Waiting for the dog to stop barking. Yeah, no, I'm awesome. I've had a lovely week, and I'm just chilling out as usual.
How's the things with the skin condition? Anything any better? Or?
Getting better, getting there. It's going to be another week, I reckon.
Yeah. Will you be able to get back swimming then?
I bloody hope so. I'm missing it.
Yeah. Well, you get into that sort of routine, don't you?
The problem is just getting out the routine. So I'm like this Saturday going, oh, for fuck's sake.
I tell you what, though, you ain't gone 8:30 when you go back again, innit?
I'm going to feel like I've been raped by a donkey, yeah.
I've never had that feeling myself, but if you're taking it
well, I've got a good imagination. I can empathise.
After what we've just been talking about before we come on stream, I've just got gaping in my mind. I don't know why. We can tell what type of show it's going to be. We're over to my wonderful brother. How are you, mate?
I'm all right, matey. I'm doing well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. You've had a shitty day, haven't you, really?
I've been at work. It's one of those things.
It's shit work, isn't it?
Come on.
We've had these 2 bank holidays, haven't we? And with my type of work, it just brings out people who don't normally drink. And they go out with their mates and they just drink till they drop and they just turn into arseholes.
Oh,
Go on, say it, Mark. You're thinking it. It's like you at an expo. I know you were thinking it.
I love you, bro.
I love you too. I love you. Well, you made me clean it up in the morning. And we've also joined by our special guest, the one and only Victor Mullins. How are you, brother?
I am doing fine.
Have you had a good day?
Yeah, kind of, mostly. Yeah. Nah.
He's had his checklist.
He's checking it twice.
Making sure you know it's your nice.
Just fucking scrap the checklist and just just dumped in my fucking bed. Haven't even bothered starting yet.
We were talking about it earlier, weren't we? It's really hard. Obviously, I've travelled a few times down on the train, in that lugging a suitcase and stuff like that. It's an absolute nightmare, isn't it?
I'm just taking a backpack this time. I'm not taking that fucking flight case again. Nah, fuck that.
It's an absolute. And have you checked all the trains are all right?
Oh yeah, the strikes don't happen. The strikes are Friday, Saturday, and I think Sunday, and they're back again on Monday. And I don't head back until Mondays anyway. So I'll be fine. I
hope everybody else gets there nice and safe, because the world's saying that there could have been some strikes.
Oh,
it could mess a lot of people up, especially going to Expo.
Yep.
Well, that happened in October or the May.
I think it was the May, wasn't it?
It was the May one.
Year ago.
Was it?
Yeah, because I'm almost certain Alan Orion's braces, he struggled.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was the May.
I think it was the May. Yeah, it must have been the May because I didn't go in the October.
Right. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, because I didn't go October either.
Yeah, it must have been the May. And it messes you up as soon as you can't get there. And it's probably one of the biggest ways that people actually get to that expo, because obviously it's quite simple. You jump off that and you're there, aren't you?
Yep.
I think that's
straight off the train at Birmingham International. It's just a short walk. Well, just get the fucking taxi. Fuck it.
I remember going there once. I think it was the first time I went on the train. I went outside because normally at expos there's loads of the black taxis there.
Yep.
Well, there were none there, so I started walking and I just got lost. So I lugging my case around, my backpack, and I just couldn't find any taxis. I ended up walking it. Absolute nightmare. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be doing your Rochford giveaway a little bit later on. Remember to use 3 men and a vape up until 12 o'clock.
Why are you showing up there?
Oh, it's a special one.
Oh.
It's his Rochford project aftershave.
It is, yeah.
Oh, I'll show you my special one then.
Oh, look at that.
I'd show you my special one, but it'd take me a few hours with a map.
That's it. You all got posh bottles. I just got a square. I'm quite happy with the one.
No,
that I've got.
this was a full bottle of concentrate, but there's fuck all left in it because
This is my special flavour.
I like that bottle. It reminds me, they used to do them type of bottles donkeys years back.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I'll tell you who did them. Is it Happy Vape or something? They do them. I'd like these bottles. There's no juice in it. He's just pissed in it and sent it.
yeah, the square bottles. Yeah.
Handy for back, for your back pocket.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, get over to his website, ladies and gentlemen, get 15% off, and we'll be doing the giveaway a little bit later on. Thank you so much for all of you joining us in chat. Did we have anybody on the replay, Mark, or did we forget?
No.
Nobody on the replay. People, we need to start getting it on the replay. That's no good.
No, it was very quiet.
Has anyone checked if Michael Parkinson's still alive?
Yes, we need to Parky watch.
Yeah, we've got to make sure he's still planging on.
I think we need to get somebody in chat who's hello from Qualfo. Hope you're having a great holiday, Flat Cap. Yeah, I think we need to get somebody on Parky watch.
I'd say hello. I'd say hello in Corfinese, but I don't know how you say it. So
is that actually a language, Corfinese?
Well, Greek, whatever it is,
It's
Corfinese.
Greek.
Yeah, Corfinese.
That sounds like some sort of sandwich or a cake you get from Coupland.
It sounds like a variant. It sounds like a variant of COVID.
Can I have a Corfinese? So you have got a brand new mod, Mr. B.
Have I? I didn't realise I had.
I think you have. Made by the one and only Chico.
Tell you what, guys, seriously, have a look at this. Side fire resin mech mod, handcrafted by the one and only Chico. He made the mod, the beauty ring, and the drip tip to go with the Juggernaut, and it is fucking fantastic. Absolutely,
I've made you
amazing.
spotlight now, so you can.
Oh, thank you. It absolutely amazing. He's done a fantastic job, and the name of it is the Fenria, and it's a love edition because it's the red and silver, which I wanted because obviously me and my wife have a thing about red, and it's because obviously she married me wearing red. White wasn't available, but no, as you can see, it's absolutely brilliant. Single 21700. The battery is nice and strong inside, so there's no battery shake at all, and it fits beautifully in the hand. And I love the fact it's a side fire.
Well, you were saying as well, Vic, weren't you, that
You've got to get one. Honestly, you've got to commission one. It's not about buying one. You've got to commission it.
You don't very often see those side fires, do you?
No, you don't. You don't.
I love a side fire. I think side fire is much better than a bottom fire for me personally.
Is that the slam piece, Mark?
Yeah, slam piece.
Yeah.
We tested that probably around
Side fire. Well, you could even class that as a side fire, which is clutch.
Yeah, you could. You could.
We were at Vape Finder. Were it about 5 years ago?
And another one.
We're about 5 years ago. We're at Vape Finder for reviewers, and we tested.
Hey, what one? It was when we was down in London.
Yeah. And it was what you've got, the side fire one from Purge. And it knocked your head off, didn't it?
Oh, it's bloody cracking. I love them.
Wait, everybody knows me and Mex have a sordid history. I've never really got into it, but this, I love it. I absolutely adore it. It's probably one of the best, most solid feeling mech mods I've ever felt. It's absolutely solid. I reckon I could hit someone over the head with this and wouldn't break.
Chico's, I like the one you showed off the other week, that white one.
I believe
Yeah,
that one blows up in the dark.
That
What was that?
blows up in the dark.
I believe so, yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
He's got ones with skulls in it as well, and they blow up in the dark.
very cool.
Like I said, you don't buy them, you commission them. And Chick says it will break. I wouldn't actually hit anybody over the head. I'm saying it feels that way. But the thing is, you don't buy them, you commission them. You tell him what you want, and he will make it to your standards, to your exact specification.
I think, is it still that he's... I think I've made him a mod there. Stick a link in, Chico. I think I've made you a mod there, mate. Stick a link in where they can get in contact with you So you can have your own commissioned mod, and some of them what I've seen that he's
Honestly,
pictures,
gorgeous what he makes.
they
They're
look
brilliant.
absolutely amazing.
I said to him earlier, I said, I class him as an artisan. He's an artist. What he actually does with this, put so much time and effort into it. It's worth every penny.
You're right. Cerebral Paul's Vapor, it is a bomb.
It's a bomb. To be fair though, in my hands, a cheese stick could be a bomb. You know, I'm the most...
Well, that's your IBS. That's nothing to do with putting batches in it.
Thing I miss about the vaping industry. You don't see many cottage industry met mods.
You don't.
No, you don't. Not now.
No.
You don't now.
Obviously, you've got like Vape Smarter and people like that who build the mods, which are absolutely fantastic. People like when we went to that Vape Fest. It was Vape Fest, wasn't it? Where we were outdoors. There were loads and loads of people that were sort of, like you said, cottage industry of the vaping, and it's not much there now, is there?
Well, if you go back, 2000, 13, 14, 15 era, everyone was making box mods.
Oh yeah.
Everybody was making a box mod of some sort, even if it was based off the Hexome style. They were using, old boxes, anything. But I mean, people do forget that's where the name mech mod comes from. Most of the mech mods were literally torches.
Modified torches.
I remember someone trying to sell me a box mod years ago, and they showed me the inside, and it looked like I'd wired it. I'm like, fuck off. I'm going to kill myself with that.
Chris from Empire ordered off this kid. He turned up on the vape scene. I can't remember his name. And
I remember that.
He turned up on the vape scene and he said he could do 35 of these box mods. And they turned up. He'd used glue, hot glue.
Fucking hot glue layered everywhere.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It was terrible. Another one as well. Is it Scott Wood? He's on the Saturday show. Is it Scott Wood?
Yeah.
Yeah, Scott Wood. He does like all sorts with the Atty stands and things like that. Really, really good. But yeah, you don't see many people doing it nowadays. And what was that bloke we had on the UK Vape show? I think we had him on Three Men as well.
What was that bloke? Do you mean who was that bloke? What was that bloke?
He
He was a
bloke. He
frog.
used to do the drip tips. He used to go on Facebook in the morning and show you how he made them. And he actually he did that electronic hand. He worked for the Ministry of Defence, to defuse bombs and stuff. He did them on ships and stuff.
He'd be perfect for Met Mods.
I can't remember now.
He used to do it. If Bunny's in, she might remember as well.
Chico's was saying there it takes 40 to 45 hours to make one.
Oh yeah, it can't be simple.
That is,
Oh, yeah.
well, no, he showed me the process from start to finish. It's very intricate.
Mick says, is it Fine Mods Turnwood FX as well?
Yeah. I didn't know Fine Mods were still going.
Yeah, it's nice to see. Obviously, we're going to talk a little bit about the Home Zone a little bit later. But while we've been showing what Mr. B's been vaping on, are we going to show everybody else what they're
hand checks?
It's hand
A
check
bit of an
time.
hand check.
It's that time, people. It's hand check time.
Yeah, brass Mac there.
A brass mate.
You've got some brass, met you.
Oh, I can't help it. I like Macs.
Right, let's get this going. Let's get this show on the road. Okie dokie, let's put that there. Move that there so I can see what everybody's saying. So here you can see is in the 3 Men in a Vape group. We'll come back to this shortly.
It was took from Mark's group.
Yeah, this was taken from Mark's group. It's about the Expo, but we'll come back to that shortly. So we've got the hand checks now then. Let's start here with Nicky Maynard. I can't think of that name without thinking about the Notts Forest bloody player. We've got the Immortal Mods Atom with the Asgard Mini with some holy cow strawberry milkshake taste like McDonald's milkshake.
Oh, Bunny would like that
I
one.
was just about to say Bunny would love that.
All purple. Yep.
I'm loving that brass side fire. Loving that. That's gorgeous. I'm assuming that's what that is.
Is that actually a side fire?
It looks like a fight.
That's just a nameplate.
What a waste! They could have made that the fire mod and it'd been awesome. Oh, fire button.
Still a
Nice and matchy, though, isn't it?
side fire, isn't it though? Is it a button?
Oh yeah, it is. I think the side fire bar's on the opposite side. That's just a nameplate you're seeing there.
Forgive me. I thought
Faxi
it was
says the Holy Cow strawberry milkshake does not taste like McDonald's. It tastes like menthol. It's got menthol in it.
Why the
Yeah.
fuck would you put menthol in a milkshake?
strawberry milkshake.
Ew.
They've lost their goddamn minds.
Have they
What
put
do you
like
want
a bit of
menthol
cool
in the
harder
first
in there
place?
to try and make it like an icy feel? I don't know.
Right, we've got Connor Smith currently rocking the M200 by Lost Vape with the Dead Rabbit V3 RTA and some amazing fantasy apple by Darkstar.
Ooh.
Good
That's
mod.
nice, that.
Fuck the tank because the company sucks.
I tell you what, I saw the thing about the new Dead Rabbit MTL. It's like, fuck's sake, could they not come up with a new name? Is it just impossible?
Well, that name's now must have been going for about 5 years, isn't it? Maybe more.
Yep.
And the rest. Original.
MVB.
Oh, look
I
at
haven't seen
this.
one of those mods
Look
for
at
a
this.
while, MVB.
The original Doveport MVB with a Hell Beast to try out last week's winnings.
Good juice as well.
Yeah, not bad, is it? I
Not
do
bad.
love that. I do like that mod.
That's a good mod, the MVV.
Yeah, especially with the pedometry on it. Pedometer, you know what I'm trying to say. Somebody say it for me.
Mark will say,
Pedometer.
I'm same as you. I end up saying pedo.
Potentiometer.
What's that?
That's it.
Tensiometer, that's it. Thank you very much.
Potentiometer.
Thank you, Mr. Dictionary. Moving on, we've got Mark Howard Evil.
With
With
three
the-
bombs and juice.
3 bombs and juice. It's like a German Nazi night out. So we've got the stacky night again for me, Coil Art Mage, 1111 Reborn, and
God,
the
they're all
Scepter.
stacked as well.
I'll tell you a good conversation I had with Chico about stat mods earlier. Up top, we have the Axial Pro, Asgard Mini, and the Aquilus RDA. Now, when me and Chico were talking about this mod that he's made me, he said, I'm going to do your stat mod. I said, well, I'm not really too big on stat mods because, Met mods scare the shit out of me. And I prefer 1 battery because I feel a little bit more in control. And he goes, well, technically, 2 batteries is more safe. Oh, well, thank you for not leaving me in my ignorance of bliss.
So let me get
I'm
this right.
sat here-
2 bombs are safer than 1.
Yeah, I'm sat here thinking 1 battery, I'm in a bit more control. He's like, no, well, technically you're not. Oh, for fuck's sake. Now I'm got it next to me all the time. I'm like, is it working? Make sure it's all screwed up. Right, Billy Lee Rice. She's got some nice mods as Billy Lee.
Yes,
The
really.
Ripsaw on top of the top side jewel with some banana and butterscotch custard from Licious. Also the pink Vapor SO X-Ross with 3 nano with some sweet Nirvana, which is out on there.
Oh, very nice.
I tell you what I do like. I like how she's got the little drawers at the back with all the names on it. What's in it? Tips, coils.
I want to know what happened with this black smudge. What's behind it?
It might actually have their website, or it might have some, and she's thinking about in case we get striked,
Ah, good thinking. Well played, Billy Rice.
or it's out of date.
Sticking with Mark Howard Evil, the Darth Vapor.
God, more fucking stack mechs.
Yeah, more stackers. Posted on behalf of Faxi, who's also stacking away tonight.
Both lads are really, really nice. Can't wait to see him.
Faxi sent me this amazing steel Transformers plate. He knows I'm a big Transformers fan. And for Christmas, and it's lovely. I've got it on my wall. So we've got the strawberry Pop-Tart. Tenor says that does not taste like Pop-Tarts. If it does, it's going to be mega sweet. And we've got is that MILF Man?
Milkman.
It looks like MILF Man.
It could be Milkman.
I reckon it's MILF Man. A mother I'd like to man.
Mother I'd like to deliver to.
Yes, we've got Coil Spill. Send that to the Gulf. I'm sure they'd like that name, Coil Spill. We've got Paul Dueling.
No, you missed James Drawbridge.
James. Oh, sorry. I've gone back. James Drawbridge. El Jefe has told me to come back to you. He's not told us what it is, so we're going to have a guess. Is it a gas mod? What's the name of it? Gas.
That's an apocalypse.
Yeah, that's
the
the
Apocalypse.
apocalypse. That.
Yeah, no, it's the logo that got me. With the King's Custard.
Well, he actually owns King's Custard.
Muff in the Rain? Muff
it-
the Rain?
James is a lovely, lovely bloke, and he's been on the show loads and loads of times after getting back on. He owns King's Custard, and he'll be there at Expo. Make sure you go and check him out.
Banana cinnamon cheesecake cream. I bet that's gorgeous.
He does some really, really good liquids.
I bet that's stunning. Banana cinnamon. Ooh.
Again, we're so lucky in UK with the amount of people who makes.
Right, Paul Dueling. Blaze on the T-Class, Blaze solo on the Dovpaw in daily use. Great. Why? You've got 2 mods in daily use. Well, one for left and one for right.
I've got 3 in daily use.
Really?
I
only ever use 1. Why would you need 3 in daily use? You've only got 2 hands.
Flavors.
There's 3, exactly 3 different flavours.
Fucking privileged. Fucking hell. First world problems. Right, Chico, look at this. One of his mods, look. One that he's making as we speak.
Has that got skulls
can you
in
see
it?
It's got skulls in it, yeah.
There's skulls embedded in there. Look at that.
That's what he's
That's
making
almost
at the
see no
moment.
evil, hear no evil, isn't it?
That is gorgeous.
Yeah, that's what it is, isn't it?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
It is, yeah, of course it is. Yeah, because you've got covering the mouth there, covering the eyes, and covering the ears. Very cool. See, I love shit like that. That's different. You know what I mean? I love stuff that's different, and that is gorgeous.
You could make that
Chico,
into a dildo, really, couldn't you?
Jane would love that. So, Chico, when you've got that finished, we want pictures, we want videos. That's what we want, so we can show them off. That
We
is
want ribbon.
rib for MILF's pleasure. Right, Craig Hunter
MILF
Campbell.
Man.
It's the MILF man. That's coming next Marvel superhero, I'm telling you. Here we go. The Zoosex on the Maxis 200 in the morning wood from Johnny's Juice.
Who is a proud sponsor of the home service.
Really?
Yes.
The only problem with that mod, the door moves, doesn't it, really badly.
Yeah,
Do
the
you
door was
mention
loose in
that
some of them.
every time that mod pops up?
Do you know why I hate that mod and I hate the single one? You've got that design on one side and it's
Black on the other.
side.
Yeah,
I hate
it's got
that.
blank in the other. Don't
Why
know
did they
the
do
hell
that? That is just so annoys my OCD. That
It's to save money, clearly. They only had enough designers to do one side. Moving on, I've done Nicky Maynard, even though I do love that mod. Nigel Brooks.
Oh, that's
Look at
lovely.
that.
That
Mix.
is gorgeous. The Dwarf WFL MTL on the Aspire mix and the Purge Reinforcer mech with the Pandemic 28mm.
no,
What's that?
The Pandemic. I like that.
Has that got a beauty ring on it as well?
don't think so. No,
No, no beauty in there. I think what you get mixed up is just the shape of the RDA. She's got like a little in curve there. So that's slightly more black than that, so I'm guessing it's part of the RDA.
Looks nice though.
It looks stunning. Tell you what, the matchy and that's beautiful.
I'd have one of them for $1.
I'd buy that for it. I wouldn't buy it.
Here we go. I knew someone would have to bring one sooner or later. Martin Saunders got a couple of oldies back in rotation this week with the Vaping musket from the 1960s with Geek Vape, Zeus OG, the Dovpaw MV11, and the Was King RDA, and the Asvape Hitter Ink Pod Kit.
I'll tell you what, that Hitter Ink was really, really good. I've got. If Martin, let me know if you're going to Expo, mate, and I'll stick them in my bag. I've got some rebuildable stuff for that still. But yeah, no, it's really good, that the Hitter.
Yeah, I do. I tell you what, for semi-mechs, that MV2 is probably one of my favourites of all time.
Wasn't
Yeah,
that obviously the Vupu was like supposed to be taking off the
Double barrel.
Double
double
barrel.
barrel, but it wasn't it plastic.
I don't know, I never had one.
I thought it was plastic, but that don't look like plastic.
No, you don't know.
Nah, it was the Digiflavor one that was plastic.
Right.
There we go. So there are your hand checks, people. Yeah. Are we going to pick our favourite out of the lot? I think we should start doing that, picking the favourite.
Picking the favourite.
Yeah, I think for me, for a complete mod, Chico, yours can't count because it's not finished. That's my favourite.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
go with that one.
I think that's my favourite. I think that looks stunning. I think we need to do this every week. We need to pick a favourite. Give people reason. Who's got the best mod?
I did
it's
like that,
matchy-matchy.
even though it is again it's a mech. That one there, but you've got your
This one.
Nigel. I did like that one on the right hand side. That does look quite.
It's
nice, and
nice,
sexy.
but the Immortals edges it for me. The
I
Immortals
like the mod. I'm not keen on the RDA.
Billy Lee, yeah, yours is absolutely gorgeous. I do like yours as well.
That's what he said. So, do you want me to leave this up and talk about this, or shall we come back to this?
Oh, well, we can talk about that now. Obviously, we've got Expo coming up, ladies and gentlemen. As you all know, we're all excited for it. This is one of the bits that I'm really interested in, as I know Mark is, and so's Vic. This is the Ohm Zone. The only reason why I'm really interested in it, the bar's right next to it.
The bar is 1/5 the size of the whole fucking venue.
No, it's not.
Is that just for
big.
you, Aiden?
That's just to fit me in. That's where I'll be at. But no, it's just so nice. It's something that really needs to be done. And after last year's, I know Jane from Shy Tots has pushed it as well. Look at the people you've got there. A lot of UK vendors.
I was expecting to see disposables everywhere, but you've actually got some heavy hitters. You've got Death Wish mods, 2 boos, but you've got Death Wish mods. You've got Shy Tots, Overkill. You've got King's Custards in there. You've got some absolute bangers going to this convention.
What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think, Mark?
I put it up, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. That's where I'm going to be.
What, are you just going to park yourself in the bar? Or
Yeah, and I'll be there with Shy
Do
Tots.
you know what? You ask him a question, it turns out that woman goes, "I ain't got time for this shit."
I ain't got time to explain.
I put it up, so I own it.
Do you know what I think? It's great that we've got this, but I think it's too small.
I think it's too small as well. It needs to be twice that size.
I said this before we went on live. You've only really got probably 2 or 3 hours worth of looking there. Realistically,
I tell you what, a lot of people will be there. I think that'll be jam packed.
Oh, it will be. It will be packed. We need to get there early. Like run there so we can get some seats.
You've got some really good coil makers there as well. You've got CC Coils. He's an absolutely lovely bloke. Make sure you go out and check him out as well. You've got Coils by Scott. You've got proper coils there as well. Overkill mods, they talk for themselves, don't they? I've not heard of Longboat e-liquids. I don't know who they are.
I'm going to sound a bit of a noob here, but who the fuck is Gravel Throat? Sounds like a Bourne movie.
Never heard of them. Gravel Throat.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
also never heard of
It doesn't
Asian
sound like
Kitten.
something you want to vape, does it?
I'm not being funny,
Throat.
but Mr. Pebble sounds like he should be on like a children's channel. I don't know what that is.
What, the Mr. Men?
Mr. Pebbles, he makes coils, doesn't he?
Does it?
Is he?
Yeah.
I've never heard of him.
I've not heard of him. Which is, again, this is the great bit in it where you go there, you have not heard of him.
There's quite a few I've not heard of. Who's UBLO?
There's a lot of coil.
They've got like a double thingy, which is mod maker with Legion XE juice. Who's the mod maker?
We've
Some
got
some interesting ones there.
MTN coils as well. I've never heard them either, or Chronicle coils. I think I've heard of Chronicle coils before.
Are we going to take bets on who's got the disposables? I'm putting a $5 on Asian Kitchen.
Well, number one, it's a kitten, but
It's not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a kitten.
Fine. It's kitchen to me. Asian Kitten. It's just, I homed in on Asian.
there's
And-
no-
All it's going to be is to stand with them little cats that got one arm going up and down.
little kitty vape mods.
I don't think that's actually what it's going to be. I think it's going to be a juice person.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be liquid.
Yeah.
Another
Someone's
one
gonna
that
be-
you want to
someone's
check
gonna be
out,
doing
people,
disposables.
is obviously Exceptional Vapes, really good, and also Black Rose Elixir.
Elixir.
Elixir. Phil is absolutely a lovely bloke. Please go and check him out. He's a family-run company, and obviously we've got our very own Shy Tots in there.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
Award-winning.
what. If you're going to this expo and you've never tried Shy Tots, that has to be the first stall you visit. 100%, because her juices are outstanding.
Well, I've had it on really good information from Vapor Bunny that Asian kitchen will kick your ass for saying she does dispose of she.
I didn't say she did disposable. I said I've got a $5 on that being where the disposables are.
So how many people do you have to pay this £5 to?
Well, it's a 5 bets. I'm guessing I'm going to lose 20 quid. Or 15 quid. It's 5 each, in it. So
You've got to get over to this. This is going to be the main. To me, this like what Mark said, and obviously he posted it. I can't wait to get there. It's going to be the place, the hub, where everyone's going to be, right next to the bar.
yes, C130. That's got to be where food is. I'm guessing.
No, that's
C130.
No, that's another stand.
Another stand.
Yeah, but we don't know what it's for. There's nothing. There's nothing on there. That's where disposables are. Telling you now. Marked it. That's where disposables are. They just don't want to tell you it's there.
Right, we can go back to the main screen now.
Right, there we go. Right, there you go, folks. That is your expo.
I think it's a good thing that they're having chairs there, though. They are actually having seating area.
Yeah, because I'll fucking need it.
We were pretty lucky, didn't we? Like, I think it was 2017, 2018. They give us like a little reviewers area, didn't they, where we could all sit. Before
Can you remember that year, Vic, when we all got into trouble for hogging the bar?
Oh, I remember that.
They were a reviewer.
What was a reviewer? He fucked off when I started making videos about him.
Yeah, that's
his
what
name
happened. We obviously we were in the UK network then.
Yeah, we were.
So we just plonked down in one area, and we just all moved around. There was plenty of other seats, but yeah,
loads of other seats.
He decided to.
We was actually a walking distance away from the bar. We weren't actually at the bar.
Yeah,
we were a walking
proper
distance.
Jay Vape Reviews was there as well. Lovely to see you, my mate. Are you going to Expo? Let us know, mate. It'd be lovely to catch up. But yeah, that's a nice bit of it where you just find your little place, you sit down, and you all seem to move around, do your bits and bobs. But I think that's where it's going to be, the home zone.
Oh yeah, it will be.
Yeah, that's what Vape said. It's going to be an epic.
Because I don't see any other seating areas, at least obvious seating areas on that floor plan. Like there's no chill zones or anything.
Why don't you just take your own chair? Fold up one. Plonk it down wherever you want then.
He's normally sat on his scooter. We had him in the basket.
See, that's what
again. I think that's one of the worst things that when they don't think about that. People do need to sit down.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, you walk some distance when you go to an expo.
Yeah.
What's your thought on bumper cars and that sort of thing that they're doing? Does that attract you? Do you think it's attracting anybody else because there's bumper cars there, or?
I'd love there to be bumper cars there, proper ones. I think that meant the expo.
No,
fantastic.
they are proper bumper
Yeah,
cars.
they are proper bumper cars.
No, to actually go around the expo with it in bumper cars.
That'd be even better.
Exactly. They'd be one. Can you imagine the fun you could have? Get out of my way,
Get out
bud.
of my way.
Someone's about to buy a Death Wish mod. You just knock them out the way. Sorted. Let's have a look.
I feel sorry for them girls on stilts.
I tell you
What was that juice company? I've not heard of them for a long, long time. Or it's Zoo something. That's what they're on. They're on stilts.
I saw something.
They were all dressed up, weren't they? And they had a crappy PA system, and the juice was terrible.
Oh god, yeah, and they made loads and loads of far. What the fuck was the name of that company now? Was it
something to do
Zoo
with
Sex?
Zoo.
Zoo Sex.
Was it Zebra Juice?
Zebra juice.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Oh, they were even worse at Vapey, the one down south.
Vape Jam.
Vape Jam. They were even worse at Vape Jam.
Gotta admit, their stand looked really fucking good though. Just
Yeah,
all the
Jay
fucking
looked
noise
really,
they
really
made.
good. The other one, Vape, I think, was it Vape Jam where they had the pole dancers?
Yeah. And they had... Well, didn't they have them at Expo as well?
If there was pole dancers, I'd fucking remember.
Yeah, they had them in like a plastic tube, wasn't it? They were inside.
Well, no, I think you were dreaming that bit. I think they were actually just on poles. There were no tube.
They were like a screen round them.
Were they?
Yeah.
Well, the
Just
ones that I
stop the
saw didn't have a
vapors
screen
groping
around
them,
them. The
that's
only
why.
thing that I saw by Sunday, they had a lot of chafing. They had a lot of chafing. They were more talcum powder than a Northern Soul fucking reunion. I'm telling you. But I don't understand why an expo needs that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel sorry for the person that's got a clean pole.
again, I'm not. We're all male.
You're a
and stuff.
YTS. What job have I got to do? You're going to clean that pole, lad. Do him the with his Brillo pad.
To be honest with you, you know, like these.
Bit of Roscoe.
You know when you go to these stands where they've actually got scantily women with like really shorts, and there were a woman walking around with permanently erect nipples last year. I don't know what
we worked it out that they were pretend nipples.
Yeah.
No way can you have your erect nipples that long.
Really? You know when you're saying pretend? Really? Can you remember when we were kids and you got them things, you turned them upside down, you put them on the thing and they pop back up?
Yeah.
She's got a couple of them. I'm not there to see.
Because we were walking round and you kept on saying, it's not that cold.
It's not that cold. It's not like rubbing your nipples. I don't see the point of, all right, obviously sex sells. I'm not bothered about that at an expo. I'm there for vaping. I'm not there for and it puts me off as well because the girl doesn't know what she's
you
on
get
about.
embarrassed, do you?
You do. I do. I feel a little bit.
Right, show me, hello.
I'm not being funny. I feel a little bit intimidated.
I don't.
Grizzly says, going back to the expo thing, that Gravel Throat is a builder. Is he turning up to the wrong expo or something?
Gravel throat.
Oh, you mean a coil builder?
I just thought builder as in building house. I thought he booked a table at the wrong convention.
That's an odd name for a coil builder, Gravel Throat, because that just means, you're going to get lots of dry hits off his coils.
Yeah.
That's
Doesn't
a weird
exactly
name.
inspire buying them, does it?
Well, you never know. It might sound like Joe Cocker.
Yeah. All right, love. What about more juice?
By the way, we're only joking, just in case when we meet you, we're only joking. He could be about 17 foot tall and we're all taking the piss and he's going to knock your fucking teeth out.
I'm not going. I don't give a shit.
But yeah, he does. It sort of puts me off and I do get a little bit, I don't want to go to that stand.
I don't.
Yeah, 10 times. If you've got a bird like that, they're not going to know what they're on about anyway.
Well, it's a perfect.
No offense to anybody, but 9 out of 10 times you'll ask them a question about something. I don't know.
I'll never
I look
forget.
pretty, don't I?
me and my wife went to a gaming expo with a few friends, and I sort of looked over and I couldn't work out what I was looking at because it was a bit weird. But there was a naked bird there, completely naked, getting painted up, with the body paint. And I'm looking because I couldn't work out what the hell I was looking at. See, it was just weird. I'm like, is she naked or isn't she? And I was just curious about that. And my wife's like, what are you staring at? I'm like, then he tweeted, I'm like, shit, I'm staring.
One of the best ones was, what company was it called now? Rock Stars?
Rockstars.
Anyway, we got chatting and they wanted me to do a review of their juice line. And she was dressed like, one of these rah-rah girls from American football.
Cheerleader.
And trying to have a conversation there where you can virtually see her breasts. My wife stood next to me. I've got BFG stood next to me. And she's let over like this, talking to me about, we'd like you to review this. And I'm thinking, I straight. Yeah,
that's the thing, innit? You've got to. I've got to stare. Don't. I can't look.
Look into the eyes.
Your eye contact.
It does make me feel really uncomfortable.
It's a really weird concept. That, like you said, sex sells. It's a vaping world. You don't really need to get your tits out for a vaping world.
I don't think it. Obviously, you've got a lot of Instagram.
I mean, where does it go? This tastes like strawberry milk on it. Here, have a do. So how does that work?
Walking around like. In fact, it'd be a lot better if you were a man dressed up in a cow. You know what I mean? Just like loads of udders.
£100 a day. I'll do it.
It's when they come up to you and say, would you like to try this new mother's milk?
I'm 45. I don't need bitty. Big shout out as well. It's Emily's birthday. Vaping with Mo. Love you loads, brother. It's Em's birthday today. The wonderful pot noodle. But yeah, it is. Walking around there, it does. And don't take leaflets.
No.
Oh, God.
Don't.
Do you know, I never see the point of leaflets when you've got technology these days. I used to do with my business. I used to have, these BNI groups, these business groups. Now you turn up, you're supposed to give your business card out. Now I have my business card on my phone, and all I ever had to do was send it to somebody. They're like, oh no, you need paper ones. I'm like, no, I don't. I've got my phone. I can just. No, you got to have paper. Well, I don't fucking deal with paper ones. What's the point? We have technology.
Yep.
So it just makes no sense to me at all. Why go through? Like, why spend so much money on getting leaflets printed when you can just say, what's your email address?
I don't know. Come on. Us reviewers have done plenty of them in business cards in time.
Nope.
I've just done some new ones.
You've done some new ones.
I've done some new ones because the other ones were absolutely terrible. I've just done some new ones. The problem with that is a lot, especially at the expos, or it was, it's probably still the same now, but you're speaking to people who are from China or from, half the time they haven't got a clue what you're saying anyway.
Yep.
So you're using them as like target practice with your business card?
No. You give them the business card. Obviously, they'll get certain bits of it, but then what they do is they check your channel. If they like your channel, then they'll clip it into a little book, and then that's where they get back in touch with you afterwards.
You've got to remember, back in the day, I don't know if it's like it now, back in the day, there was that many Tom, Dick and Harrys saying that there were reviewers.
Oh, God, yeah, there was. It was bad at at one point, really bad.
And it was so like you had to...
I think it was 1 year. I think it was 2017 where it got, like the May in 2017 or something like that, where it got really, really bad. And it would just everybody going the reviewers. And I think actually Vapor Expo come out and said something. And
they did. You couldn't get the press pass unless you proved who you were.
Yeah, now they check. Now they ask for URLs and they check out your social media before you get a free press pass.
But that's what people did. They went there,
yeah, they did.
And it's like the great big rumble at the stage as well for free hunting. The
rumble at the stage.
Oh, mate, you should see. I remember somebody in a wheelchair as well getting knocked out.
I remember that. I forgot about that.
Somebody in a wheelchair got knocked out.
Yeah, got knocked out of the wheelchair because they were fighting over juice. I remember going to one in a.
No.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you another one as well. Chunkmeister, he got knocked out. They punched him. That was at. Was that? I think that was at Vape Finder.
I remember when we went to Nottingham. And I got belted with a blue glass bottle.
He got hit with a he wasn't catching anything, he wasn't even looking. He got hit with a fucking 30mm glass bottle.
30mm glass bottle.
Ouch.
Who throws them out?
And we were nowhere near at stage, were we?
No. He must have proper... It's that solo, don't like him. Jump!
It's a bloody good job I don't turn up to these things.
Well, I'm telling you now, he sat there with mother's milk all over his face.
MILF man. Representing
Sat
MILF
there
man.
dribbling with white stuff all over him. That was before OnlyFans as well. But yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to it. And again, we always talk about it, the social side of it. So if anybody's about, make sure you come and say hello. We're at the Premier Inn and we'll be around there.
It's awesome, Sam. You've made it sound like that bar after Train Spotting.
But it could be a little bit like that as well, to be honest with you.
Just walking around and the pint glass come flying down. Who threw that, you bastards? I'll twat the lot of you.
Do you want water?
Do you want water?
Oh, I don't know.
So Mark, what's your top 5 things that you'll take, or what somebody should take?
His pants, t-shirt.
My number 1, deodorant.
Yeah.
Is that a hint at your brother?
No. Generally, because when there's that many bodies walking around, and you do walk a lot, you get a bit hot under the collar, should we say? So, for politeness, deodorant.
Number 2, American football helmet.
And pads.
Easy to get stuff thrown at you.
Comfortable shoes.
Yeah, I'd have, if I was going, I would have one of those, those faces you get that you can print out on the card. I'd have Vic's face printed out on the card so I can go to every stand and go, right, free stuff, please. I'd even put on a fake Scottish accent. Give me free stuff.
What are those two cracking up at?
I think they've been tickling each other's bollocks at this rate.
Well, can't say that now, Mark. We'll get done.
Welcome to Three Chuckles and a Confused Person.
So comfortable shoes, bro. Next one. I'm sorry, people. Fucking hell.
Hot dogs to a kettle.
So what are you taking, Vic?
So
Microwave.
Vic, take over number 3. Because he's not going to talk for a bit.
Sandwich maker.
No, we're taking a ninja.
An Indian.
No, a ninja.
Oh, a ninja.
If you can get away with it, nip into, because I know that some of you are, nip into a supermarket, get your water there and bring it with you into the expo. Because if you try and buy anything inside the NEC, they will fucking skin you alive.
The little shops at the corner are, like outside. I think they have like a GT News or something like that. They're not that bad. Yeah, I think you can get like water. It's probably about 175 or something.
Could we just say what the joke is, please? Because this is getting annoying. We want to know what the hell you're giggling at.
Can't say it live on television.
Yes,
Don't
you
say
can.
what?
It's not television.
It's one of
YouTube.
those. It's one of
Yeah,
those.
but I know a few people are watching it on the telly.
It's YouTube. You can get away with it. Come on. What is it? Tell us.
I'll tell you. Yeah. So if it were the UK Vape Show, I would, yeah, because it's not my channel. I'm joking. But yeah, no, you can get a couple of, the little side bits. You can still get your water cheap, but make sure the stands that you go past, that water that they've got there, pick it up.
Oh yeah,
Because there's lots of stands with water there. Pick it up.
because some stands do have water there. Just pick up a couple of bottles and walk away. Just ignore them. But I'll
Ask
just
them
take
to put it in the
those
fridge for
fuckers.
you.
See ya.
Another thing I would suggest as well, before you actually go to Expo, have a look at the map and pace yourself. So if there's certain stands that you want to actually go to, for argument's sake, you're stopping over, the 2 days or the 3 days, plan your days so that you're not walking miles and miles and miles.
Yeah.
I still want to know what you're giggling
How many
at.
times that we've walked and you think, oh, Mark, you're going to have to go and see this stand, and then you can't find it.
It's not just that. I don't know what it is for anybody else, but for me, I think it was the Expo, when the Expo was slightly bigger than it is now. I was talking about 2019 before the pandemic. If you go to the corner of the Expo, it's like you're walking round, right? I've got a nasty tendency of just going round and round in fucking circles in one of the corners, and I'm like, hold on a minute, I'm sure I passed by that. And then you get sidetracked when someone walks up to talk to you, and you keep walking round and round in fucking circles, and I'm sure I've seen that before. Vic, can I take a selfie? Click, round and round, and fucking 2 hours I spent. I think it was the October Expo, the October Expo of 2019 before the pandemic stopped it all, and I must have walked round in circles and passed by the Asmoda stand about 10 fucking times. So yeah, get to know the map.
Don't
So
they
that
hand
way,
out
when
orientation
you
maps?
walk in on Saturday, if you're not going to go there on Friday and you walk in on Saturday, you can go straight to the places that you want to go to first, and then you can pace yourself for the rest of the day.
Don't they hand out orientation maps?
They're usually in the big bag of leaflets and shit that you try and not take.
But people have got phones nowadays, haven't they? So
True.
just get PDF on your phone.
You get the map from there. We did it as well, especially the years ago ones where you used to have like the little tiny stands, like sort of like push back. You'd miss them because you said you went round in that sort of loop and you carried on doing it. Do it. Try and do it. I do this in a supermarket. I have to walk up, down like that. You can't stop it. even it's like when we go to Aldi. You know, like when you go to Aldi and you've got them bits on either side where they're selling like pressure washers, or they've got stuff that you can put in the microwave, whatever. Don't look at that side. We're walking down in a minute. Don't look on the right. We're just going to look on the left. Look on the left. Oi, you're looking at the right, Lou. And then you have to go to the top and then turn back round again and come down to see. We can look at them now.
I shop completely different to you. When I used to go to those places, I had a list of everything I needed, and every item I go up to someone and say, right, where's this, please? And they tell me, and I go straight to that. Then I found someone, I go, right, where's this, please? And I just go straight to, this is no fucking about.
You can imagine when he walks through the door, he goes, special needs in again.
The thing is, though, with Expo, especially not the main stands, but the little side corners, you used to find some fantastic deals with little Chinese
deals
companies.
at those ones. Yep, there was some good deals at those little stalls. You don't see them now, though. You don't see them.
Me and Grizz, we went up to the one stand there, and again, I haven't seen this released. It might have been released. They had a like little where it switched round, you know, for flavours. So you sort of had your two tanks at the bottom and a battery in the middle, and it switched round. I think it was on my Expo vlog from last year, and it switched round.
Oh,
I thought the most funniest one was the lipstick.
oh God, I remember that one. Yeah, I remember that one.
I mean, disposable, but it looked like a lipstick.
Did it have a drip tip like it as well?
You know, you took that bit off. Went,
Was it red?
it was.
Jesus Christ. This is great.
I love it when they come out with designs like that. Bunny will tell me, Bunny, what was that name of that company that was there? And it sounded something like, I think it was something to do with women's parts. Can you remember?
Milk.
What?
There was a company there, again, I think this was 2019, and their actual name was something like women. It wasn't called women's parts, but it was something like that. I can't remember. I think Bunny will remember it.
Gash. Do you know, I was going to say clams, but gash is better.
What the fuck?
Try our new range of gash.
Jesus.
Mackerel flavour.
Oh, man. Coming in the store with you, the gash. Honestly, who else did it? The scrotum.
Oh, yeah.
That was hilarious.
Was that Lost Vape?
Yeah. They had to rename it.
Yeah, then you had the Wanko tank.
Oh, God, I remember the Wanko. You didn't
The
rename
evil
that, they just
dildo.
kept it with the same name.
Evil dildo. That's a
You had the helmet.
You had Matt's Passage.
Yeah, Matt's Passage. Oh, come on. That was so bad, that one.
Adam absolutely. I can't. I was just about to say Adam absolutely destroyed him.
Destroyed his passage.
We had Matt on the UK Vape Show, and he were absolutely fantastic. But that's all that I've got. Matt's Passage.
Is that the one I used to call Passage?
Passage.
Passage.
The best thing about that as well, the week before it, that was when he was telling my vapes that we were boring. I had to get him out of that as well. He don't mean you're boring. He meant that he can't do one of these like. They spent 20 minutes telling Matt he's got a really deep passage. That's why we don't have guests on the UK Vape Show anymore.
The vape that comes from Matt's Passage is very flavourful.
Right then, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start your giveaway. Put Rochford in there, and we will go for it. But yeah, we've had so many giggles at Expo.
Like the dripper.
So many times, that especially when, you know, like stood outside the Premier Inn, and you get a group of everybody all laughing and joking. It is absolutely...
Oh, when we had Bunny wetting herself.
Yeah.
I still want to know what you two are giggling at.
Well,
We'll tell you later.
we'll tell you later.
I want to know now. Everybody wants to know. Why hide it?
I'll tell you tomorrow night on the UK Vape Show.
Yeah, Bunny, guess what? I've still got it. It's the Jack
I
the
thought you were gonna
Dripper.
start fucking dancing then.
Blow me neck.
Watch and learn, son. Still
Look
got
at
it.
the length of that fucking drip tip. This thing's ancient now. fucking ancient. Because when I was doing the clear out of the studio, I found bags that's literally bags of the fucking stuff. Old tanks, old drippers. Came across one of these, still new in its box and unused.
Oh, blooming heck, Pro Tank 3.
Tech.
V2, the last one. Fucking loads of this old stuff.
I'm trying to search for the one that
It's a
Mark.
classic.
Can you remember? Oh yeah,
A Sub-Tank Mini.
Sub-Tank. I've got that still.
And Kangertech basically screwed themselves over because the way they made because it's stock coil, right? But the way they made the coils, it was piss easy to re-wick them and reuse the coil over and over again. They fucking screwed themselves over when they made this. It was a fucking phenomenal tank for its time, though.
For its time, yeah.
You was one of the first people to re-wick and do a Nautilus one.
Yeah, the Nautilus coils, yep.
And you got some right stick for that, didn't you?
Yeah, because
And the Atlantis coils, because I used to redo them.
that's right, the Atlantis coils were fairly easy to do as well.
Yeah.
I'd have to get Lou to do it for me. But to do stock coils, again, they're actually, again, you've just got to take that little bit off. It's getting the legs right. Obviously, Nature Vapes did that bit where it's sitting. It's sort of the same thing, isn't it, with the stock coils?
The rubber bung at the base. So you pull the gold the gold positive pin out. You take the rubber bung out. When you pop your replacement coil in, or if you've re-wicked it, one leg you bend it over the outside housing. Put the rubber bung on, that's the negative. And then with the leg that's left, you feed that through the middle of the rubber bung, bend that over and put the gold plug in, that's your positive. Snip, snip, done. Easy, it's easy.
And that's obviously the same thing as what Watofo came out
So
with.
why does it take you 30 minutes to do a review then, mate?
You should see him try and re-wick a steam crate tank. First show I ever did as a proper caster on the UK Vape Show. We spent 35 minutes of it, maybe 40 of him doing that. Shit, the damn thing,
It's that simple. Wait, done.
I still have nightmares about the Aqua FX.
What was that one that we did, bro? And we went, right, it don't leak, and we tipped it upside down. It had like, it was like that sort of colour. That sort of colour. They had like O-rings like that. And it was like, it's supposed to not leak at all. You could tip it
Wasn't
upside.
that the Futoon?
Was it Fatoon?
Futoon.
Fatoon.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
We did it on the Brothers at
Home. It was a
Home.
fucking build.
I'm sure it was the Fatoon. Because it was one of the early ones that where you're supposed to separate the deck from the tank and the tank doesn't leak.
Apparently.
It did.
Apparently.
I always used to wonder at what point did they test this before saying it doesn't leak, honest? You've tested it, haven't you, Mark? Yeah.
It's like when they come out with this, we've got about 17 O-rings round it and it doesn't leak. And of course
It's got 17 O-rings and we prayed.
The more fucking O-rings there is in a tank, the more you need to fucking clean it. That's the problem with the O-rings. They hold on to the flavour.
I'll tell you what, I've just took the K-Fun. I think it's 2019 one. Trying to take that apart at the bottom because obviously it fills from the bottom, doesn't it?
It's a fucker, innit?
Absolute great flavour, really, really good flavour. But I've had to get pliers on it and everything just to be able to.
Yeah, that base is a fucker. It's always been, especially that particular type of K-Fun, it's always been a fucker. The base on them.
Absolute nightmare. So if anybody's got this, you've got to so before you do anything, put a bit of liquid around the O-rings.
Yep.
Because if not, you're not going to get it back open again. Absolute nightmare. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to the end of the show. We are going to roll our giveaway.
Fuck, it's the end of the arse, right? This show's only on for an hour. Forgot about that.
Yeah, King Charles has wanted to fucking...
Chucky! You've won!
King Charles, it's always nice. I don't know if that's a real person or if that's not a real person. Let me know, King Charles.
You like, Camilla, we've won.
But obviously, we have royalty watching this.
Get hold of the Archbishop. Tell him we're vaping tonight.
Can I suck it later? Oh, sorry, that's Andrew. I don't know what to do with this.
Have you got the address of Buckingham Palace?
I've visited it.
Oh, good. You can technically.
King Charles, come back to me. I can't believe I'm even shouting.
Come back to me, son. Go on, tell him.
Do you think we should maybe roll that again?
Well, if he doesn't answer, you need to re-roll it anyway.
If he doesn't answer. King Charles. Do you know what, Nightbot? Why the fuck? Honestly. I'm sat here, we've had a really nice show. I'm really happy. And then all of a sudden, you come out with that.
I'll piss myself if Queen Camilla wins the next one.
You've got 2 seconds. Come on, King Charles. I wonder if he's got a dog.
Don't speak about Camilla like that.
We're going to re-roll it, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm not quite sure. I've not heard of King Charles.
He's on the throne.
He's on the throne.
He's gone for it. Thanks, Pastor. He's gone for it. Shall we re-roll it, lads? We've got no messages back.
He's not replying back.
Right, we're going to re-roll this. 3, 2, 1. Roll it.
Come on.
Emily! It's a birthday as well, ladies and gentlemen. Happy birthday!
That's awesome.
Oh, that's ace.
I'm sorry, guys. I was walking the corgi. Can I still claim it?
Sorry, buddy. Wasn't there in time. Get in touch on that one. Press that button, Aiden. There we go.
Charlie,
Get in touch
you've
with,
got enough to
Rochford
win.
Project there, Emily, and sort it out from there. I'm very sorry, King Charles.
He's won the crown this weekend. He doesn't need liquid. He's fine.
Well done, Emily. Right, ladies and gentlemen, it comes to that point of the evening where we've got to say our goodbyes. Mr. B, kick us off.
Well, folks, it's that time of the evening where I want to say thank you all for being here. Thank you for watching. You'll catch me on Friday night on The Huddle. Yes, I didn't fall asleep last time, but we had a cracking little night. Don't forget, you can phone in and have a little argument if you wish. So I'll see you Friday night, 8 o'clock.
And we'll make sure he's awake, because we message him now.
Yeah, they do, actually. I've got 17 people. Are you awake? Yes.
That's why it's good when Vic's not on tramadol. We don't have to send the pizza man round.
Yeah.
Over to my wonderful brother.
Guys, thank you for a fantastic show, Mr. B, Mr. Vic. Little bro. Love you guys. Guys in chat, you are wonderful. We love you so much. People on the replay, we love you as well. If you'd like to see a little bit more of me, come and join the home service tomorrow night at 7:30 with BFG and Betty. We will be talking a little bit more of in-depth Expo.
Ooh,
Betty.
in depth.
In-depth.
Matron.
He's going to give you the in-depth scoop.
Over to Vic.
Yeah, thanks for watching, folks. If you are going to the Expo Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, don't be scared to walk up and say hello. Even if I look pissed off, it's just the way I look if I'm not smiling.
Don't be afraid. Be very afraid.
Aiden, over to you.
Big love. Thank you so much to all our spanners for looking after us tonight. It's been absolutely great seeing you all. Thank you so much. Again, same as what Vic said, if you're out and about at Expo, please come and say hello. It's always nice to see you. And please tell us who you are as well, because because...
Yeah.
Just go, we don't like to be horrible or like that, but tell us who you are and then we'll know who you are.
Oh, it's Bill.
King Charles, please go up and say hello. Please.
It's Bill. It's
Bill.
It's Steve. We know a lot of Bills and Steve. But yeah, please, it's going to be a fantastic weekend. I can't wait to set off tomorrow with the wonderful Grizz. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. There will be no show next week, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I've got to work. So I will not be there. So unfortunately, there's no show next week. Oh. So we've got a week off. Big love to you all. Look after yourselves. Unless things change. You never know. They might change. I might get back and think, sod it.
I've got enough money.
But I might be that drunk still. Big love to you all. Good night. Thank you so much. Make sure you get over to Benny Vapes' show. Shows you how to mix this shit. Good night.
Nighters.
Piss flaps.
Did you guys know that gammon is now considered a racial slur?
Gammon?
Gammon, yeah. It's now a racial slur towards white people. apparently. I didn't know that. What are you going to do when you go to Butcher's? Have a gammon, please. You racist bastard.
Oh, I love a bit of gammon.
I couldn't get it. Honestly, I saw it on Twitter, thought, and this dude who wasn't white was calling white people gammon. And everyone's calling him a racist. I'm like, since when has gammon been racist?
Fuck knows.
It's the same as bacon, isn't it? Bacon's the same.
Well, that's for police, isn't it?
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to talk a little bit more about this, go and check Friday night show.
Oh, yes. Controversies, my middle name.
The Hood